Nobody wants hidden costs in their projects. That's why when we're budgeting for software, we got to think of 4 different types of budgeting. We have building, maintenance, operating, and remodeling costs. All 4 of those need to go into the bigger picture over the life cycle of your project. The most forgotten part of the budget is the remodeling budget, and it makes total sense. Rarely in the rest of our world are we thinking about the remodeling of something unless we are planning on selling it, right? So if you purchase a home, unless you walk into that home before the purchase and you're like, I hate this kitchen, so we need to budget that remodeling, you don't think about how in 10 years when you want to sell this house, that the kitchen is now 20 years old in what it looks like, and it makes it a lot harder to sell your house. So we need to think about the remodeling budget from the very beginning of our software. In software, the remodeling budget looks a little differently. There are the cosmetic things that we get into where certain software today and how it looks like it really looks very differently than the early 90s, right? And that's because UI and UX changes. And as it changes with society, we want those users to have a similar experience to other software out there. Otherwise, we start to look dated. The other thing that we learn is how to streamline the software, right? The processes that we are trying to help our users go through. We learn from our users how they're using the system and from things that change out in the world. So we need to make sure that we're streamlining our software. We are improving the usability of our software for our users to continue to come back to us. The other part of the remodeling budget that's really important is keeping up with new trends, not just in the visual, but let's say everybody gets onto this new AI train. I know it's hard to imagine right now in our current world with Chat GPT, but if everybody starts putting on their site a little helpful robot and you can chat with it and ask it questions about the software, and we are the only site out there or one of few that doesn't have that, it's becoming an expectation of the users for us to now add this feature. So that is another part of remodeling, is the adding on of a budget. So it's like if you had a house and you needed to add on another room. We need to add on a room to hold whatever new functionality that user is expecting. We love building software and planning to build software. It's really exciting to us. So if you have any questions or thoughts, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you or give you some pointers along the way.